Hi, I'm over here. I'm gonna be explaining circles to you. I know, it's been a surprise because I haven't been uploading on my channel recently, and you are not expecting to be hearing my voice, but whatever. This is free material, and this is for my homework as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be explaining about circles and what is it again? External common tangent? I don't know, it's those things. Circles, your biggest fear. Anyways, I'll be picking question 2 and question 4 on my papers that I already did. I have it up on my phone, and I'll be explaining every intricate little details. And no, I'm not going into the decimal points, alright? Yeah, let's try to explain it. Alright, for number 2. So, we got 2 circles here. We got circle A, which is 8, and circle B, which is 4, and the distance between them is 12. We're trying to find the external external common tangent between them. So we plug in the formula square root of d to the power of 2 minus the parentheses open, r1 minus r2 parentheses closed to the power of 2. So we're gonna be renaming R1 to A and R2 to B because we don't use R1 and R2. And the way that I wrote it here, it just seems like it's R to the power of 1 and R to the power of 2. It's not supposed to be like that. Anyways, we plug in our values here. D is the distance between the circles, which is 12. Yeah, put that in D. Now it's 12 to the power of 2. And then minus parentheses open. We put in the value of A, which is 8, and minus B, which is 4, parentheses closed, and that is to the power of 2. We do, I don't know why, but I did 12 first, but whatever, it doesn't change anything. So 12 to the power of 2 turns into 144 minus 4 to the power of 2, which is 16. We subtract them both, and it will turn into 128. 128 is the result of 64 times 2. We, separated like that into 64 times 2, and we separate the square root to each number. So now it's the square root of 64 times the square root of 2. The square root of 64 is 8, and we cannot do anything about 2 because it's an it's an irrational number. It's already it's set. So yeah, that's it. Okay, now we're moving on to number 4, where we're trying to calculate the internal common tangent this time. What's the difference between external and internal? Well, with the external, we had to subtract both circles. But with this one, we are actually adding both circles together. So, the formula is as follows. The square root of d to the power of 2 minus open parentheses r1 plus r2 closed parentheses to the power of 2. Yeah, so we're adding both circles together. Let's plug in our values, shall we? So, d is 8 for this one. It's 8 to the power of 2 minus open parentheses r1, which is a is 9, plus 5, which is b, or r2, closed parentheses to the power of 2. Now I did the both calculations simultaneously, so it results in 64 minus 196. I did them both at the same time. Now, pay close attention to the number on the right side and look at the number on the left side. The left side, this is gonna turn into a negative. What does that mean? Well, that means the circles are intersecting. So they might be colliding like a Venn diagram, or they're just formed into one circle. They're together forever. Yeah, okay, anyways. We separate the negative by turning it into -1. -1. So it turns into the square root of 132 times the square root of -1. -1, the square root of -1 is I. You put the I in front of 132 because 132 is irrational. A tad bit of correction. The I is there to represent that the number is imaginary. It has nothing to do with the number being irrational or anything like that. It will just automatically do that. And yeah, that's the result. It's intersecting. And yeah, I think that's it. Apologies for me rushing quite a lot because I have to get this out by the morning. Hey, don't ask me why I'm rushing this. I like to rush all my homework. But hey, this helped me a lot. And I don't know if it will help you too because I stuttered a lot here. But anyways, yeah, that's all.